Hi, I'm the lone journalist from KRAZ TV with a book review. It's a great book. I have to apologize today because I talked to a nurse a little while ago and she said your voice sounds slurred. And I told her I got stung 8 times in the face this morning and my hands are swollen up and all. Well, I'm a beekeeper and I was moving a hive and I had to make sure I'd do it in the dark and I got suited up and everything, but they still got me a few times. So that's why I look the way I do. But anyways, the book is called Here Begins the Dark Sea by Meredith F. Small. It's about a world map, and it's Venice, a medieval monk, in the creation of the most accurate map of the world. And it's about Fra Mauro. And he lived on a little island in the lagoon of Venice back in, well, he died in 1459 at the end of the year or something. But he started the map in 1440. But he gleaned all the information from every sailor and everybody, because the Venetians were one of the most widely moved sailing dynasties in the world, the town of it. So he compiled the data, and it took him 9 years to make this map. This is a picture of that map, and it is orientated south, looking south, but he actually has it before they knew that Africa could be circumnavigable, that he made it appear so on this map. So he didn't put America or South America or any of that on here at the time because they weren't discovered, or even the Pacific Ocean. Anyway, Meredith F. Small is a professor emerita of anthropology at Cornell University, visiting scholar at the Department of Anthropology at the University of Pennsylvania, and the author of Our Babies, Ourselves, What's Love Got to Do with It, Inventing the World, Venice and the Transformation of Western Civilization, also available from Pegasus Books. These are the publishers. She has also written for National History, Discover, New Scientist, has been a commentator for National Public Radio, All Things Considered, and a columnist for LiveScience.com. She lives in Philadelphia. What a fascinating book. In the middle of the place. Now this map, a copy of it exists. There is the actual Mappa Mundi, map of the world. And it hangs in the Museo in Venice. And this is the little island. It's still there today. It's now used as a cemetery island. But and they of course do show some other maps from other makers that were ancient. So it's pretty American. This is the map, supposedly, that a lozenge shape that Columbus used to come to America on. There were many others, and he turned out to be the accurate. They said that even today, well, he started the early map-making cartography. He had a team working with him, but that he actually has had the most accurate map from that time. And even today's maps, they still are a little bit discombobulated, as when you lay out a round surface on a flat map, it doesn't quite do it. So Mercator was in 1560s. He came out with the one that we use, but there were conical projections and cuneiform polar projections and all these types of maps. And if you go to online now at Google, you can find new maps that are just about as accurate, but still, this is 2019 or 2023, and this guy did this in 1459. So maps are tough. Well, here's a little synopsis. In 1459, a Venetian monk named Fra Mauro completed an astonishing map of the world. 7 feet in diameter, Fra Mauro's Mappamundi is the oldest and most complete medieval map to survive into modernity. And in its time, this groundbreaking Mappamundi provided the most detailed description of the known world, incorporating accurate observation, geographic reality, urging viewers to see water and land as they really existed. Fra Mauro's map was the first in history to show that a ship could circumnavigate Africa, and that the Indian Sea was in fact an ocean, enabling international trade to expand across the globe. Acclaimed anthropologist Meredith F. Small reveals how Fra Mauro's Mappamundi made cartography into a science rather than a practice based on religion and ancient myths. Here begins the Dark Sea, brings Fra Mauro's masterpiece to life as a work of art and a window into Venetian society and culture. In telling the story of this cornerstone of modern cartography, Small takes the reader on a fascinating journey as she explores the human urge to find our way. Here Begins the Sea is a riveting testament to the undeniable impact Fra Mauro and his Mappamundi have over the past 5 centuries, and how this map still holds relevance today. I gotta tell you, it's a fascinating, fascinating story. I just had a little interrupt there. I could smell the pheromones from all those bees. It's poison, I guess, because I had to stop up the whole of the hive so they wouldn't come out on it. But you know, you got to unstop it when you get over there, and that's a lot of bees came out, and only a few got me. But anyway, that's my rant. But anyway, this greatest book, it's still it just came out a couple of years ago, or since COVID. Thematic maps, and it's called coral pleth. Yeah, coral pleth. Thematic maps. So you look on there and say, well, how many people have COVID, and the map shows it, and all those types. So the information has been done by Google. There's 2 maps that you can go by. It's one to go look it up. It's called Decolonial Atlas. It was put out by indigenous people. And another map that it's called Engineering Historical Memory. Go look that up, because that is a really interesting map, and you can use it. So, I'm going to read you the very last paragraph. We are the cartographic species. We have drawn and photographed every bit of this planet, compelled to make sense of our world and our lives, to understand our place in the universe. This compelling urge has also led us inexorably to map making. Fra Mauro embraced this urge in his time, and in doing so, he handed us an early map of our time in nature. At the other end of time, Alan Shepard, and crew of Apollo 14 acknowledged the great contribution of this medieval cartographer when they stepped onto the moon at a spot named for him. It was a crater. Tellingly, Ep Shepard's first words as he placed his foot on the Fra Mauro formation were, "And it's been a long way, but we are here." If Fra Mauro was listening from his place in the cosmos, he surely nodded and understood, because the human drive for exploration and understanding of who we are and where we live isn't over. It has just begun. Thank you for watching KRAZ TV, and we'll have this over at the Zero channel. If you go to the top of the channel page at KRAZ TV, there's other channels, and this is an adult side. So there are 400 other books there, and we hope that you enjoy them all. They're all fascinating. And thank you for watching and I've been bee stung, but I'm getting better. I took some Benadryl. Thanks and goodbye. Get this at your library.